I recently put together a playlist on YouTube called The Best of Gatorbox, and it required me to go through everything that we've been uploading, and it got me thinking, it's been a long time since we've done the movie tat, coupons, and all that other crap we get with all the DVD movies, and so I still have some of the stuff that's been laying around since I worked at Half Price Books like 2.5 years ago. So I'd like to go ahead and take a look at some really crappy movie tat spam. Here we go. Lord of the Rings, over $300 of Lord of the Rings. And yeah, wow, wouldn't you know, they've got like a snow globe with the ring inside of it. There's an image, the One Ring, Mirage, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Hang on. And yeah, this I've got the impression that the Noble Collection, the people selling this stuff, I feel like they're the sharper image of jewelry is and knickknacks. That's kind of the impression I'm getting from them, and I would also venture a guess to say that I've probably seen their crap advertised in Sky Mall. But we've got, you can buy a whole axe and or a sword. Oh, we've got the Games Workshop if you want to get your Warhammer 40k on and you want to summon Frodo to the battlefield. I hope Games Workshop is the Warhammer 40k company, otherwise I'm going to feel like an asshole. That's a Gateway computer. So here's a way to date this coupon book immediately. Fucking Gateway. Gateways, if I remember correctly, were the computers that every elementary and middle school had in the computer lab, and everybody would stick a pencil underneath the little cow box logo, pop it off, and steal it. That was pretty much the best feature of Gateway computers. Oh yeah, EA, you can play as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli in the interactive version of the Lord of the Rings, the Twin Tower, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I'm going to hell. So you have exclusive watches from Middle Earth because they had those in Middle Earth. Remember that scene when Frodo and Sam are fucking running around and they're having an argument and they're in that swamp, and then there's like that ghost spider, and then Frodo is like, "Whoa, look at the time. Looks like we gotta go, Sam. We gotta put the ring. We have to put the ring in the mountain. We have to go up the mountain." And they threw it in a volcano. That's what they did. Yeah. So they have to get to the fucking volcano and throw the ring in there. And basically, the punchline is that Frodo's checking his watch. Home of Middle Earth. Is that where they filmed the movie? Is that why they're talking about New Zealand? Journeys to Middle Earth. Save $100 a person. Wow, look at that. You get 8 days Maui compact manual car rental, so they're fucking you with the car rental there. Hopefully you can drive standard if you visit New Zealand, because as we all know, in Middle Earth they had not yet invented automatic transmission. Wait, it's just a car. They're not... They're not even gonna try to... They're not gonna try... It's just a car. They're not fucking putting it in a forest. They're not putting a ring wraith behind the wheel. It's literally it's just a car. We've gone through all these pages of themed merchandise, and it's like, oh yeah, you want a fucking Kia Sorento? Here you go. Oh yeah, if you buy the 4.5 hour versions of the movies, you save $5. That's not a bad deal. Overall, I guess that's pretty good. Good on them. Slightly different products from the Noble Collection. They didn't have that overpriced chess set that was like $1,000. Spy Kids presenting top secret savings for you. If you've ever seen any of the Spy Kids movies, I'm so sorry. Oh shit. Heelys on the first page. All right, so this is already shaping up to be way better than Middle Earth because they have Heelys on inside. You get $10 off of Heelys, which is a sneaker with like a skateboard wheel hidden in the foot, and you would basically see two kinds of people wearing Heelys, and those would be assholes and assholes who complain to their parents to buy them Heelys for Christmas. And if anybody's ever worn Heelys before, then you'll remember that the second that you go over carpet or something, it gets hair in it, and it's miserable. And Heelys are good for about a day and a half, and then they just become shoes that are hard to walk in. Because we have Five Nights at Freddy's, the musical experience, or whatever that is. Disney's, is that Disney? Yeah, Disney's Country Bears. Yeah. I've never seen Country Bears. It honestly just looks like a bunch of animatronic bears playing country music. And hopefully I'm not that far off from that guess, because that sounds like pretty much the worst thing ever. It looks like they're only, oh no, they have DVD and video. This was that awkward phase where people were like, yeah, if you're hesitant to buy a DVD player, we'll still sell you Daredevil versus Spider-Man on VHS. 101 Dalmatians 2. Wasn't that just 102 Dalmatians? That's okay. Hang on. Let's break this down. 101 Dalmatians 2. So they did make 102 Dalmatians, right? Like, because that was the sequel. What the fuck is this? I'm sure there's tons and tons of awful furry porn and fan fiction that has been written about this movie, and all of that coming this summer on Bad Fan Fiction Theaters. So stay tuned for that. Oh, great! Now I know I've seen this. On one of our things before, because I remember specifically saying Inspector Gadget 2 starring French Stewart. It's well, the first one had Matthew Broderick, because they were like, hey, let's get that guy that was in the Godzilla reboot, because that was such a great movie. Let's make him Inspector fucking Gadget. Go box office. And what we got? Oh man, fuck, we got George of the Jungle 2 here. This is just back-to-back crap. Good lord, these last couple pages is literally just the depths of hell. What year was this? It doesn't say. This was back when they figured out that they could teach that stupid dog to play a whole bunch of different sports. They're like, if it's got a ball, fuck it. The dog's already been trained to hit things with his face. We just have to throw stuff at it. So this is chicken. Hang on. What is? Oh shit! That's got somebody's information on it. What is this? A card fell out. I don't want to show it on camera because it's actually got something written on it. I'm going to cover up the return address because it does have somebody's personal information on it. In the meantime, you can admire my beautiful nails. This is something that was supposed to go to ADV Films, which is an anime. I believe it's an anime distributor, and it's a customer survey that somebody filled out, and they never sent it out anywhere. They didn't put a stamp on it. This is a person named Steven, and according to this little card here, he purchased Final Fantasy Unlimited. Let's take a look. Let's get to know Steven here. Let's get to know Steven by this card to ADV Films that he regretfully did not send to them. When he filled this out, I don't know how. There's no way for me to tell when this was filled out. Yeah, there's no date. So when Steven bought this, he was 18 to 25 years old, and he enjoys horror films and fantasy films. And let's see, he thinks that more extras and content on the disc are important when he's buying anime on DVD. Mind you, it's not the number of episodes per disc or the inbox premiums that matters to him. He wants to really get into that Final Fantasy experience. He wants to know what's up. He wants to know all about the spirits within. He buys approximately 4 DVDs a month. They asked him how many DVDs he rented in each month, but he was starting to answer that. He was like, "Nah, man, I play for keeps. I want that anime. I want to buy all the anime I want to watch it once, and I want to put it on my shelf so that when people come over, they have multiple reasons not to sleep with me. Understandably, Steven apparently makes less than $25,000 a year. Not surprised. There was apparently something called the Anime Network. I don't know if that was a television channel at the time, but Steven doesn't watch it. Let's see. Would you like to see more... Oh, he didn't answer that question. Never mind. Would you upgrade to digital cable to get the Anime Network? And he says yes. And he says, would you like us to contact your cable company for you? Steven says no. So he wants to watch the Anime Network, but he doesn't want ADV Films to contact the Anime Network on his behalf. Would you subscribe to a satellite? Yeah, he'd get Dish for satellite, for anime, whatever, so that we can beam Dragon Ball Z directly into his house from space. Let's see, what do we got? Would you be more likely to purchase product and/or services advertised on the Anime Network? He answers doubtful, which is probably not the correct answer to that question. Do you buy anime-related merchandise? Steven says no. I call bullshit. He did want to opt in to their mailing list to receive offers on anime products that he allegedly does not buy. So, generally, I would say that Steven's wishy-washiness is probably the reason why he didn't send this in the mail. With that said, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, Steven. Consider yourself signed up to receive new alerts from ADV Films for your favorite anime merchandise.